HTTV with Illingworth and Gregory. Mark, we haven't caught up for a while. Huddersfield Town have now secured a playoff spot. Did you ever expect this season to go so well?
I think if you'd asked us at the beginning if we were going to be third and into the playoffs, I think every one of us would have snapped your hand off. But we are here, and we've had that belief creeping through the season. Like I said, we've got a great dressing room, and the boss's ideas and identity, and you can see that, and it's culminated in such a great season. But it's not over yet.
You mentioned the dressing room just then. There's been a lot of talk about it. David Wagner keeps mentioning it in his press conferences as well. Do you think this is one of the best dressing rooms that you've been in personally? Yeah,
I mean, he mentioned it to us after the Wolves game. He said you very rarely get this in football, such a close dressing room with a wide range of characters and an age range as well. And we are a young squad, with obviously the exclusion of me and Dino. But yeah, it's a great dressing room, and you can see that why we are where we are. We win together, we lose together, we train hard together, we all get on well together, and that's got us to where we are today. But like I said, we've still got a long way to go.
You mentioned the tightness in the dressing room, and Jon Stankovic, when he got his ACL injury, said that a few of the lads have texted him and made sure that he was all right. Yeah. Have you had a word with him personally, obviously with him being a fellow centre-back, and wished him well in his recovery?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, as soon as I heard the news, I texted him straight away. That's what happens in dressing rooms, where we're all friends, we're all teammates, we all get on, and it's not nice to see one of your teammates being injured with such a bad injury. So yeah, like I said, I texted him straight away as soon as I heard, wished him a speedy recovery, and obviously he's been in since, so we're all behind him, and we hope that he comes back stronger than before.
We all know throughout the season that David Wagner's called on your experience of being in the Championship and being in this position in the Championship where you're closing in, or now you've got a playoff spot. Is that something that shows the great respect between the players and Town's head coach, that you can have those conversations and you're calling on each other's experiences? Yeah,
of course. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to speak to you and ask you for your opinion, he does that, and he welcomes it. Anything that obviously can help the group or in going forward with experiences, he's open to that. And like I said, we've spoke before. We speak quite a lot about things on the pitch, off the pitch, and we have a great respect for each other. Not just me and him, but like you said, the squad and the boss. So it's one of those things that it's nice to have, and it creates a togetherness.
How beneficial is that for a group of players to have that relationship, both on and off the pitch, where you can go and talk to them about anything, whether it's to do with football or whether to do with your personal life? Yeah,
of course. Yeah, I mean, you've got to have that openness to be able to connect with people, and we've got that in here in our dressing room between us and the staff, and that's created the bond. I think I speak of togetherness all the time. It's something that you feel, and I think it's massively important, and we've got that here.
And after the Wolves game, the playoff spot was confirmed. How beneficial do you think that is, that going into the final two games of the season, that Town have got that extra room before the playoffs? Yeah, I mean, it lifts, if there was any pressure, it lifts that pressure, it gives you the freedom to plan going into those playoff games. With the next two games coming up, we've got to go to a tough place tomorrow, Birmingham fighting for their lives. I'm sure there'll be some fresh bodies, and that gives the players playing an opportunity to rest up and be fresh coming into those playoff games. Like you said, Birmingham up tomorrow. What do you expect from that type of game? Because obviously, like you said, they're scrapping for their lives.
Yeah, they are fighting for everything. They'll probably fight for every ball. We've got to go there, be brave. Use our identity, but we've got to have the fight. We've got to win that fight first there, because they'll be scrapping for every ball, and it's a tough place to go, and it'll be a tough game.
You can imagine it'll be fairly similar to the game against Nottingham Forest a few weeks ago, who were also in a similar situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's their ground. It'll be a sellout, I hear. We're obviously going to take a lot of fans, but it's a game for us to go and enjoy, and we know it's going to be hard, so we'll have to compete, and it's a chance for everyone to show what we're about.
You mentioned it might be a sellout. How beneficial could that be come the end of the season, where you're in the playoffs and you're playing in front of big crowds?
Yeah, I mean, to go to a place where it's going to be sold out and a team's fighting for every ball. Like I said, every inch they'll be trying to gain. So we're going to have to stand up to the task and show what we're about.
And David's mentioned squad rotation as well. It means that every player can fight for a spot in those playoffs. He's not decided, obviously, already who or what his starting lineup will be.
Well, no. I mean, it's an opportunity for, like I said, for the players that have played a lot of games to rest up, which is massively important this time of year. And it gives players that have not played many minutes to have the minutes. And the fitter and the fresher the squad is coming into those two massively important games, it's going to be more beneficial to us.
Good luck on Saturday.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.